and I'm going to try this new series out of night preaching. I can't really ever figure out another word for it. This is actually my second take on this, to be honest. The first one I did it, and my microphone couldn't hear me, so I'm going to try and be a little louder this time, which you guys can't ever really tell. But so kind of explain this a little bit at night. Like right now, it's 3:08 in the morning, and at night, for some reason, my mind kind of opens up, and I don't have that filter of thinking, so I'll just talk. I'll just talk and talk and talk, and it's either about really stupid stuff, really ingenious stuff. It sometimes bounces around, sometimes it stays on the same subject, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. I don't know if this is going to be a big bust or a big hit, so, I never know. But my topic for tonight is decisions. And, people always talk about decisions and about fate and about all this different stuff where, you don't have a choice, it's about fate. I think there's many different ways you can go about fate. Fate, to me, is your decisions coming up in a whole package. It's like Christmas. It's a present. Think of your life kind of as a tree. That's a pretty bad way of putting it, but just think of it as this way. Every decision you make branches off. It branches off that way, it branches off this way. You can't see my hand. It branches off this way and that way. It just branches off completely different directions. And, think of it this way. It changes completely different. Remember that time your friend asked you if they wanted you to come over? Whether it was yesterday, a week ago, 5 years ago, a decade ago, I don't know who's watching my videos. I don't know how long it's been. But just remember that time. Now, remember if you said yes or no. And think about how differently your life would have been if you would have chosen the other answer. Let's use this. Let's say my friend asked me if I want to go to the skater. I said, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's say while I'm there, I meet this girl. And it's the girl that I kind of is the one I'm destined to be with. You never know. Okay, so you were destined to be there, so you went. Let's say you decided not to go. That would have taken your life completely in a different direction. Would you have seen the girl? I don't know. Would you have been together with her still? I don't know. But would you have fell with her that time, and do you know what would have happened? No. You can't just think that, everything happens for this reason, everything happens for that reason. Everything happens because of what you do, and what your friends do, and what your family does. And I'm not getting on here to nag or lecture anybody, it's me ranting. Or not even ranting, that's the wrong word. It's me preaching. I think of fate and life as like a tree branching off in different directions. I feel personally if you have multiple people, you can have your lifetime. Not at the same time, obviously, but multiple people. I just got out of a relationship that I was in for a year. I'm not going to let that pain, cripple me from if I have feelings for somebody else to go with them. And people probably like, oh, that's not right, da 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 da. I don't want to hear it. She told me it was alright, my ex. And, think of it this way. It only takes one time for you to decide, I'm not going to talk to her, I'm not going to talk to him, or, I just got out of a relationship, I don't want this. It only takes that one time to let that person slip through your fingers and that be the person you're supposed to be with. You don't know who it could be. It could be that stalker from 3rd grade who's always had a crush on you and didn't turn out to be hot until they got out of high school. Or it could be the person who's always sat next to you and always been a good friend and you've been best friends since 2nd grade. You never know who you're destined to be with, who your decisions make you be with. I guess that's my point, is you don't know. Nobody knows. God knows, but that depends on your religion, your faith, your beliefs. I'll say it, I'm Christian. If you guys want to dislike my video for that, go ahead. But, and then people always want to get mad at you when you tell somebody you love when you've only been dating for like a week. Love's completely different. You don't know what I've done in that week. I could have sat on the phone with them for 13 hours straight, which I've done before. It's really fun. You should try it. Sit on the phone with them 13 hours a day and talk to them. You don't know how fast feelings things are. You don't know how fast. It's different for every person, and there's different types of love. These are my main categories of love. Love you like a friend, love you like a family member, love you like a brother or sister, and I love you to death. And love you to death can be with friends too. I don't care if people call me homo. I have 2 best friends who I love to death and I would die for. They mean that much to me. But, you know, there's different types of love, and, you know, don't let people stop you. Don't let decisions stop you. Make the decision you want. But think about it. It affects everyone. You don't think it does. Oh, this won't affect anybody. And, you know, I'm not going to bring up drunk driving as an incident, but let's say you go to let's use skating. You go to the skating. And our video is already at 6 minutes. Shoot. Okay. Let's say you go to the skating ring, and you meet the person. Yeah, okay. You changed their life. That person changed their friends' lives because then they're with you, and then they always have something else to talk about, and they can either like you or hate you, and it's a chain reaction. You ever heard the saying, shit rolls downhill? Kind of the same way, but it's not exactly shit, and it's not exactly a hill. But it expands. And all I'm going to say for my preaching tonight is, you know, I don't know what's going to happen with this video. I don't know if I'm going to change any lives. I don't know if I'm going to change any, you know, thoughts of things. If I could change one person's thought or outlook on life, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that one view. But, you know, I don't know. This could be like one of my videos where I got 15 views, 30 views in a matter of months. Or this could be like my other video, my top video, where I get 150,000 views a year. You never know. So it all depends on you guys. It all depends on decisions you make on what my ending scenario is. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to get across. Is if you guys like a video, or say you subscribe to me, your friends see it. Oh, who's this dude? This kid's weird. Let's listen to him. And they subscribe. Or not even subscribe, and let's just say you watch it. You're like, oh, hey, watch this dude. He's weird. What might be weird to you might be eye-opening to somebody else. So, you know, go ahead and give me 1,000 dislikes for being Christian, or for ranting about, or not even ranting, for preaching about certain stuff. You know, I don't know if this is going to be a good series. It's late, so like I said, there's no filter. I'm not going to. I'll filter my curse word. That's about it. So that's about it, YouTube. Pretty much me signing off. Review this video. Hopefully, I don't have to